Good night, students. We are here with teacher Marisa to quiz him about what is evaluation.
Good afternoon, teacher, and thank you for let me the permission to be here just for asking some doubt that I have.
Of course. Thank you very much for asking me to be part of this interview. Well, evaluation is a pretty complex concept because involves evaluation in a number and involves evaluation in an attitude or predisposition to the signature. So I do believe that evaluation is the set of patterns that a teacher should follow in order to give a number to the progress and the achievement of a student in front of a classroom.
Okay, evaluation is a process that we use to gather information about the performance and the knowledge that our students have got through a course.
Yes. All right.
Well, I use we have formal and informal evaluation, so I use both of them. Okay, informal, I try to check everyday progress of my students. I take notes about it. Okay, how well they are working with some specific activities, for example, and the progress they are having every day, and anytime we have this. Okay, and with the formal one, I use in this case a technique that is an exam. I use an exam, right? A test, an exam, and also sometimes I work with projects. So at the end of a unit or every 2 units, they present a specific project. It could be it might be a conversation, a product, like something that they can make and present in English, but it depends on the unit. So it could be a project, it could be a conversation as a project too, or an exam.
Alright.
Well, definitely evaluation should be a task that you need to do daily. Otherwise, you might lose certain knowledge that can prove your students' knowledge as well. So I really suggest professionals and future professionals to evaluate every day using different kinds of methods, because you cannot always evaluate with the same instrument or with the same kind of tool. But I believe that daily evaluation is more efficient, gives you more details about what to change, what to modify, what to emphasize, and try to vary it. I mean, maybe one day we could work with a mind map, or maybe we could do a presentation, something informal, but something that, and a strategy that can help you daily, not just at the end of a period. That's the first question that all of us should ask. first, instead of just giving you a test to complete and then give you a number of what your performance. I think that the purpose is the hard and the most complex thing. Why am I gonna ask you to fill in the blanks? Why am I gonna ask you to complete the sentence? And why am I gonna give you 10% less if you do not write the sentence in the way I want to? So the why is the first question that all of us should ask, and if your reason is not clear, your evaluation won't be efficient at all.
Well, what I consider is behavior, the development that they are having through the specific period of time. It could be maybe a unit or a month of teaching. All right, and I consider, as I told you, behavior, the proficiency they have gotten, and the skills they are getting to communicating. In this case, English, because I teach English.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I see my students working as successful language teachers, working with responsibility in every activity they perform, and professionalism. But also, I see teachers in a continuum training process, updating their knowledge and getting a lot of experience in their activities or work.
Well, in 5 years, I know they're gonna have their own job, and they're gonna be brilliant college teachers. So I really suggest them to be creative, to never give up. If you get bored, change it. If you have been doing that for years, it's time to move on. But when you start getting boring, and you start getting burned out, you need to do something, mandatorily. Once a student told me, when I finish my college, I'm going to be one of the greatest teachers on earth. And I asked him, how are you going to do that? I'm still wondering how to be good. And he told me, well, I love what I do. So as long as I loved it, I'm going to be good at it. So I think that's a pretty good way of emphasizing it. If you love it, do it. If you stop loving it, stop doing it.